What's up, guys? This is Eric with Hooked Off the Grid. So I'm out here today. I was gonna try to do a quick run shortly. I just got off work and the wife was like, hey, go out and fish if you want. Cold front's blowing in tomorrow, so I wasn't gonna be able to get out. So she told me to get out for a couple hours. And check this out. Looks like a storm. Can you hear that? A storm is blowing in. See that over there? And it's actually starting to rain. So I'm gonna try and knock this video out super fast. I've had a lot of questions on how I rig up for quick one-day river trips. So let's go through it and hopefully we can beat this rain. All right, guys, so the saying less is more, here we go. So to start off, I usually only bring 4 rods. I keep 2 back there, 1 here, and 1 between my legs or on the other side, kind of like this, but just on the other side. I keep all my plastics in here. This floats. I make sure to always bring water, a gallon. I try to drink a gallon of water on the river. I got my catch board locked down, my fish grips locked down, and then I keep this. I like to keep a dry bag because you never know what you're gonna need or when you're gonna need it. So I keep that dry bag and I latch it onto the back. I'll show you how I do that too, but let me show you what's in the dry bag. What I keep in here, obviously, you don't want to lose these swim baits and you don't want to get them wet either, or get this part wet. So I keep all my swim baits in there, wrap it up, throw it in the dry bag. And I got this on Swim Bait Underground. And all I have in there, I've got some wipies, my glasses, obviously a scale, my wallet, peroxide, fishing license, keys, sunscreen. I keep all that stuff in there, just anything that you don't want to lose, that if you have, for some reason, if you flip, you don't want it flying all over the river. So I keep that in the dry bag and I keep it very simple. Got my paddle here. And then I like to keep, guys, there's nothing more that stinks when you're running a river and all of a sudden you're gonna have to drag. And if you don't have anything to pull with, then you're kind of screwed. You're pulling by the handle or you're pulling from the back of the kayak. So make sure to always have this on your kayak. I keep this little leash right here. I use my assist leash that comes with Jackson's, and obviously you got to have your flag when you're towing it. So that's pretty much it. It's the small details that help. So let's go over the little things that set this kayak apart that I like to do whenever I go fishing. That way I don't lose anything. So let's go over that real quick. Okay, guys, I feel like this is what will separate you from a lot of people, because sometimes when people flip, they end up losing everything, whether it's their dry box, their keys that were in that dry box. If you flip, it's because 90% of the time I'd say it's because you got off balance or you were in some rapids, and you never want to flip in rapids because all of a sudden everything's flying down the river. So this is how I keep that from happening. I'll open up my dry box just so I can show you what's in there. Obviously I got my phones, battery pack, keep my GoPro batteries charged. I've got an extra swim bait in there right now. So I'll lock that down, but I also keep it attached right here. I keep my needle nose pliers attached as well, because those are something that always, they will sink and they will float away. Again, guys, this dry bag does float, but why even chase it down the river if you can attach it to your kayak? It's the little things that will help you out on the river in case you flip. So, like I said, I keep that latched. That way if I flip, you know, it's not going anywhere. Fish grips aren't going anywhere, and my catch board, this thing is heavy. Keep that tucked under there, but I've got it attached here and I've got it attached there, so it ain't going nowhere. There's only 2 things that I'll be chasing if I do flip, and that is my plastics and my water. Plastics are not that hard to replace, guys. I'd rather lose those than my swim baits, my glasses, my keys, my wallet, anything else. And the other thing, I know these rods are back here. Guys, on Jackson's, you can put 2 rods on the sides right here and then latch them down like this. And I'll show you, I'm just trying to do it real quick, but you can have 2 rods like that. I'll show you here before we get done on how I do it. And I'll usually, if I know it's a bad rapid that's coming up, I will strap them down on each side. That way, you know, if I do flip, I'm not chasing anything other than plastics and water. And that's not that hard to recover. And they both float. I keep my net up front, right between my legs, in case I need to just reach down, grab it, net a fish. If I could ever catch a fish. I've been skunked the last 2 outings. So I keep that up there. And before I get out of here, let me show you what it looks like when 2 rods are strapped down on the side. All right, guys, so there it is. If I'm taking rapids, like I said, if I'm taking any big rapids, that's the only time I'll latch both of them down on each side. Other than that, I keep rod floats on them. So if I do flip and one falls out, it's just gonna be floating down the river. I'll paddle up to it and grab it because it'll stay afloat, and it normally will get caught up in an eddy or something. But bad rapids, I will have them strapped. The other cool feature about this kayak is it has rod tip protectors. So if you're taking rapids and you think one of your tips is gonna get stuck into a wall or weeds or anything like that, the great thing about Jackson's is they have these rod tip protectors right here. You probably saw me pointing to them earlier, where anything your kayak hits, they're gonna be protected. Normally, if it hits up here, you're just gonna bounce off and none of this will get hit, but check that out. Boom, 2 rods latched down, 2 rods latched down. And that's it for me, guys. I keep it very simple. If you're asking yourself about food, what do I take for food? Normally I don't bring any food, but if I am, I'll do snack bars, or I'll eat a big breakfast and not eat anything the rest of the day. I don't like stepping on people's property, and I don't like using the restroom on any trips other than having to pee just to relieve yourself. I mean, I'd rather not. That's just me though. I know people enjoy it. That's not me. So I keep it simple, guys. Less is more. 4 rods, minimal gear, plastics, and what you know works. Your paddle, make sure, like I said, everything is strapped. Every single thing. Guys, I cannot stress that enough. If you're wondering if I keep anything in the hatches, nope, I don't keep anything extra. The less you take on a river trip, because trust me, you will drag unless you're on just this, say for instance the Brazos, that's just a monstrous river that it's always flowing. It might flow slow, but it's always flowing. You're gonna be dragging on any of our hill country rivers, the Guad, the Medina, all these rivers that just tend to dry up fairly quickly, you will. So guys, less is more. Appreciate the love. I hope this helps you guys out. And also, before I get out of here, a huge shout out to TG Canoe and Kayak. We got big things coming for 2020. This is my first outing, by the way, for 2020. Today's my first outing, and check it out, it's raining. But we got big things coming with TG Canoe and Kayak. Again, give them a shout. They're a local canoe. They call it TG Canoe and Kayak because they do canoes, kayaks, sit on tops, pedal drives. They've got everything. So check them out. And like I said, I got to give them a huge thank you. I'm going to get out of Fort Star training, but a huge thank you because they got me into this kayak and I have not been happier. So that's them right there, guys. Be sure to check them out on Facebook, Instagram, and guys, it's getting bad. I'm gonna get out of here. Check that out. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Peace. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Ooh, got one. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yes. Check this chunk out, boys. It has been a tough bite. Finally got one on the KGB Legend, baby. Hang with me, let me get him out of here real quick. All right, guys, this is definitely not the one that we are after, but after being skunked the last 2 outings, this is a nice one for me to catch, to break in this Legend. It is a But huge lure. And I almost put the swim baits away, guys. I was throwing the jig, couldn't get anything. Switch back to the glide. There we are, boys. All right, guys, hopefully you can see me. We're gonna let this old girl go. She put up a heck of a fight. Like I said, after not catching for a while, that was a nice one. There she goes. What is up, guys? So I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Just something short, quick, something I put out there because a lot of people were asking me how I rigged up for taking on these rivers on daily trips and just quick trips. And guys, like I said in the video, less is more for me. That's what works for me. If I missed something that you guys think I should have included in the video, drop a comment below. Let me know what, I mean, it could be anything, whether you guys think I should take food on the trip or not take food. Drop me a comment. Let me know what I missed in the video as far as the way I rig up. And also be sure to check out TG Canoe and Kayaks. This coming Friday, you can also drop a comment below on what kayak you think I'm going to get this Friday. Big things are coming for 2020. They are hooking us up. Me and my buddy Manny from Skinny Water Boys, they are hooking us up with another kayak this year so we can show you guys the new things that are coming on. Also represent Jackson and just show you the fishing side of things. And that's one of the reasons I want to do this video also, to show you how I rig up for fishing trips and how the Coosa HD works out so well for me. 2020, we're working with them. I'll be getting maybe in a new boat, maybe just a 2020 Coosa HD. I don't know. Drop a comment below what you think I'm going to get. Anyways, guys, seriously appreciate the love and support. Thank you for hanging with me. I know it's been a dry spell. New baby's doing great, mama's doing great, family, all is well here at the family, and all is well with me. I've had a few people asking how we're doing. Things are great, and I really appreciate it. It makes me realize that you guys actually are supporting the channel. You guys do love what I'm putting out, and I really appreciate that, guys. So hang with me. Baby's finally old enough, or getting there to where I can sneak away every now and then, so I'm hoping to start pushing out some more videos. Guys, catch you guys on the next one. Peace.